It is time for Stugotz to share his game notes.
It is good, though.
No one in the media will tell you what happened better than my boy Stu.
Dan John Gruden is back. And you know what that means? That means the Raiders are for real. James Harrison, 4 sacks, AFC Championship game, collision course. James Harrison, Super Bowl MVP, collision course. James Harrison, going into the Hall of Fame as a New England Patriot, collision course. James Harrison, finding an easier path to the Super Bowl. James, the KD is strong in you. James, just know that this Super Bowl won't count in my personal record book.
Oh, wow.
Speaking of personal record books, congratulations to UCF for winning the 2017 College Football National Championship in Dan's personal record book. By the way, anyone else notice Dan trying to steal the whole personal record book thing from me?
That's right.
Here's why mine is better. Whoever wins Monday night won't have a national championship in my personal record book unless they play and beat UCF. After beating Auburn in the Peach Bowl, Scott Frost said, it's about the players. It's always about the players. So what is Scott doing to those players?
Yeah.
Leaving them. Scott, you went undefeated with those players. They worked really hard for you. And now you're leaving them for a better job and more money. I'm pretty certain it's all about you. Jeff Fisher, trying to take credit for the Rams' success. Jeff, the Stugotz is strong in you. Josh Rosen said he prefers New York over Cleveland. Josh, you know what I prefer? That you don't tell me what you prefer.
Wow.
There is no, who cares where Josh Rosen wants it? Well, you're not good at UCLA. Who cares? You go to Cleveland, you play there. You go to New York, you play there. I'm tired of all these diva quarterbacks coming out of college.
He's going to be a very good pro.
Who said, really? Based on what? He had an awful season. Overrated. And so is Darnold, by the way. That guy is a disaster. And this Rosen guy. Seriously. And Allen. All three. You know what? All three guys, Dan.
All right, you're done with all of them.
I'm done with all of them. And I don't want to hear where they want to play and don't want to play. They haven't earned the rights.
Okay.
I don't care. There's nothing worse than parking really far from your destination. And while walking really far to your destination, realizing there were 12 spots available that were a lot closer to your destination.
Yeah, that one hurt.
College football, welcome back. College basketball, can't wait for you to start. Andrew Luck said his shoulder is stronger. I'd hope so. It feels like he's been rehabbing the thing for 5 years. Dirk Cutter survives. Ben McAdoo doesn't. I really believe Ben McAdoo got fired for getting a bad haircut. I'm telling you, the Saints are the team to beat. And if they are not, then watch out for the Panthers. Wait, does Rob Manfred have to apologize for saying something that wasn't true to a national audience on our show? Because I don't want to live in a world where we have to apologize for not being forthright. Otherwise, I'd spend all day apologizing. Can you imagine the feelings and things that will spill out of Russell Westbrook's mouth if the Thunder beat the Warriors in the Western Conference Finals? And yes, I left the Rockets out of the Western Conference Finals. Why? Chris Paul. Nothing, and I mean nothing, will make you feel older than going to a Billy Joel concert on New Year's Eve. Wait, there is. Going to see a Billy Joel concert on New Year's Eve, looking up at the Jumbotron and seeing an old white drunk man dancing with his drink spilling over onto his hand.
Yeah.
And that man being Greg Cody.
I believe it.
You know you were on that Jumbotron, right?
I've heard from several people, yes.
And you know the drink spilled all over your hand, right?
I had no idea.
Of course it did.
Adam Gase has cocaine eyes. What happened there? What happened? It's an observation.
It's an observation. observation. Oh, okay, that makes it okay.
That's what these are called.
Okay, it's an
I
observation.
see things I
All
observe,
right,
and then
all
I
right,
write about
all right,
it.
it's an observation. All right, wow.
Dan, clearly,
Is Billy hiding under the desk?
I think so.
Yeah, okay.
Clearly, the move to Nathan Peterman catapulted the Bills into the postseason. Don't be surprised if the Falcons win it all, and be very surprised if the Titans do. Just for 1 second, I'd like to see what the world would be like if Baker Mayfield was black. You know what the S in Shaquille Griffin stands for? Sundays,
Yes.
Rockets,
Yes.
Warriors, Western Conference Finals, Collision Course. And that, Dan, is called covering all your bases.
It really is.
Thank you. I am great at it. Dick Enberg, number 3 on my all-time list of big game voices. Rest in peace. I pride myself in seeing things before they happen. Jim Harbaugh, Colts, Collision Course. Is Kawhi Leonard no longer good? Does Nick Saban have hair plugs? Because my Google image search were inconclusive. He definitely needs a colorist, though, or he definitely sees a colorist, though. That's not up for debate. Steph Curry, it's difficult.
Let's do Nick Saban over again. Because
Does Nick Saban have hair plugs?
The reading was very poor on that. It seemed like you might be reading it for the first time.
That's because I was. Does Nick Saban have hair plugs? Because my Google image searches were inconclusive. He definitely sees a colorist, though. That's not up for debates. Okay. Steph Curry, it's difficult not to like you. Kevin Durant, you don't need to worry about that department. Matt Patricia's pencil, Detroit, Collision Course. Well, got my first look of both Georgia and Oklahoma yesterday, and man, those two teams are good. Oklahoma, Georgia, one for the ages. Oklahoma, Georgia, track meet. Except for the NCAA schools and coaches exploiting teenage boys to make millions, Oklahoma, Georgia was everything that is great about sports. Can you imagine the amount of sex being had at the University of Georgia by just Jake Fromm? Oklahoma, different coach, same results. I would watch Larry Fedora eat snacks and talk football all day. It took half a decade, but LeBron was right about Shabazz Napier. Mark Davis trying to shift attention away from his awful hair by somehow bringing on a co-owner who has worse hair than him.
No!
And John Gruden.
No! No!
They're observations. Dave.
No!
They're observations. I mean, I look at John Gruden, I
Come
see that hair, I don't think it's very good.
Mark Davis has scarecrow hair. Radioactive scarecrow hair.
Apparently, all you have to do to become an NFL owner is go 57-55 in your final 7 seasons as head coach and win a Super Bowl with Tony Dungy's players. By the way, if anyone at this network is interested, I'm available every Monday night from 8 p.m. till 1 a.m. for the remainder of time.
All right.
Try to read the tea leaves on this one, Dan. Sean McDonough takes over the Monday night booth, and all of a sudden, John Gruden wants to coach again. Who's got 2 thumbs, an expiring contract, months removed from Gruden's monster talent contract, coming off the books? This guy. Heard Art Pryles had a hell of a New Year's. Dan!
Wait, what?
What happened? He had a hell of a New Year's. I'm just saying, Gruden, that's off the books, and my contract's coming up. This guy. Dan, those are the weekend observations.